evening, fans, and welcome to Exhibition Field, today's home of the University of the Fraser Valley Cascades. We also welcome our viewers on Canada West TV. Tonight's game program is available digitally at gocascades.ca/gameday. This evening's Canada West men's soccer match features the UFV Cascades taking on the visiting University of Lethbridge Pronghorns. This evening's referees and linespeople. Referee David Dipasquale. We also have John Gandola, Art Van Derricks, and our fourth official, Angela Pellerin. And now, the starting lineup for the visiting Pronghorns. Number 2, Damon Field. Number 6, Thomas Dennis. Number 8, Will Hughes. Number 9, Simon Wolfson. Number 10, Danilo Morales. Number 11, Alastair Coyle. 14, Cole Rosenman. 20, Kai Sakaguchi. 22, Jeremy Dalacosta. 25, Kareem Bashir Bey. And starting in goal, number 30, Armand Farr. And now, the starting lineup for your UFB Cascades. Number 4, Carson Mueller. Number 8, Kean Proctor. Number 9, Parmir Kula. Number 12, Bagmir Sue. Number 13, Adriano Consiglio. Number 16, Jivon Dalwal. Number 19, Manpao Brar. Number 20, Kadir Yatsi. 22, Adam Shemansky. 24, Tyler Sayers. And starting in net, number 1, Cody Torrance. Before we begin, we would like to recognize that we are gathered today on the traditional lands of the Stalo people, the people of the river who have lived in this area since time. This week, preliminary findings led to the identification of 158 children who died at or because of their attendance at a former residential school sites and one former hospital on Stalo. Please join us in a moment of silence as we remember the children and as we continue to consider ways of acting together, moving forward in the spirit of unity and reconciliation. Thank you. It's time to play.
You want to play some music? Perfect.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome in. It's a lovely evening for Canada West men's soccer action. We're here at Exhibition Field tonight in Chilliwack, BC. It's the University of the Lethbridge Pronghorns on the road taking on the UFV Cascades. It's been a tough stretch for the UFV men, 4 losses in a row, all coming on the road, so hopefully home field advantage can take a swing in momentum in their season. I'm Dom Valley bringing you the action tonight alongside color commentator Brett Lubkuski. Brett, you can't talk about the Cascade season as of late without talking about injuries.
I mean, it has been a rough go of things on this road trip for the Cascades. So many players have been dealing with the injury bug. A couple players we might not be seeing again for the rest of the season. And, you know, it's next man up mentality, though, for this team is we're going to see some players we haven't seen much of this year going to be taking a step up, and they're going to be trying to solidify themselves here going forward as they're really going to try to bring it back together here as they have finally returned back to home soil after more than a month on the road here.
Absolutely. And on the other end, the Pronghorns, you see 2, 2, and 3. They're sitting currently third in the Prairie Division. Been a pretty strong team, especially as of late, points in 4 straight. 2 strong performances last weekend, drawing ties against 2 great squads in TRU and UBC. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here on the road.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're going to have to do it against a team that notoriously, all time, they've really struggled against. 10 meetings between these two teams. U of L only ever won once against UFV. Cascades won the last 3, but they haven't played each other since 2019. These are all new players, so we'll see how this goes tonight.
Longhorns start with the ball and look for one over the top right away. Proctor plays that. Thought off of a man, but it was out of bounds already, perhaps. The Cascades, we mentioned, on a tough streak right now. They're last in the Pacific Division at the moment, but at the same time, there's 3 other teams that also only have 1 win, so a win tonight would go a long way in their attempts to climb the Pacific Division standings.
Yeah, if they want to do that, if they want to get back into that playoff picture, into that hunt, they're going to have to find a way to find the back of the net. Things have not gone well for this UFV team on this latest road trip. Only 3 goals on the season so far. And coming off of a rough shutout loss against a really good Mount Royal team last week. Hoping to rebound here as they're back at home here at Exhibition Field.
Absolutely. On the ball here early. Looking for a long one there. Lethbridge able to deal with it. Lethbridge, comfortable team on the road, showing their strength away from home last weekend. Ties at both UBC and TRU. Looking to keep the momentum going and as they continue to climb the Prairie Division standings. A few good teams at the top of that division. UFV found that out last weekend with a tough loss to Mount Royal, who looked unbelievable. This one coming over the top, dangerous ball played in, dealt with off the chest by the defender. Looking for Brar and Proctor in the middle there, was kind of caught between them. Brar definitely the most familiar face on this front line that they'll look to provide some offense tonight. Proctor as well, while they were on the road, got his account started with a goal.
Yeah, Proctor, one of those first-year players that Coach Lowndes really going to be hoping to see a lot of, as he's been getting the start almost every game here so far this season. He's been a key factor for them as a first-year player.
Absolutely. Turned over here, and the Pronghorns look to attack. Almost got through with that ball, but well defended, and Proctor working back to that one. Plays it in towards the middle. All the way back to the keeper. That's Torrance in between the pipes tonight.
First time we personally are seeing Cody Torrance between the pipes for the Cascades. Jackson Coast getting those first 2 starts of the year here at home, and since then the 2 keepers have split time.
Torrance, the bigger of the 2. 6'3" keeper, large frame in that net. We'll see if the Longhorns can test him here. Can't quite get that ball through. And having to step in again, boy, dangerous. Couple of tackles there. Doing well to keep it out of trouble was Sadu. And see a little shaken up here.
Yeah, it's Szymanski down there as he threw his leg in there to try and win that tackle. And he's one of those players who's really having to step up right now as he's taking the spot of Nicholas Burrett, the captain, who's out with an injury he picked up in Victoria. So he's going to be a crucial part to this team. This is another first-year player who's got to step up and
Certainly.
be a staple on that back line.
Certainly tough to navigate without their captain, one of their key players, Barrett. That one turned over here. And it's going to end up in the arms of Torrance. No harm, no foul on that turnover.
Yeah.
It's certainly not a trend they'll want to continue.
Yeah, Bay was a little bit offside, so we had to step away from that and let it go.
Brar can't quite take that one down. Hughes to the outside, plays a good ball down the line. Touch to the inside and a little bit of space to the middle. Here come the Horns on the attack, but can't quite get it. Hughes with that beautiful ball down the line. He'll certainly be a key player to watch tonight. One of the assist leaders.
Kolar nearly got that one through. He would have had Proctor flying
Great
up the
little
pitch.
1-2, and they're in with a chance just about. Nearly through with Sakaguchi, one of the more aggressive players on their team. 18 shots so far through their matches. That sits 5th in Canada West.
3 goals as well. That's also 5th in Canada West this year.
Him and Hughes down this side will be a force to be reckoned with. They've linked up a couple times this season. This one, strong header. Sidhu able to deal with it, and that header in towards the middle. Possibly off a hand. Referee says play on. Maybe wasn't. Foot in there by Barrett. Or Muter, pardon me. Muter on the center back, stepping up to the outside, filling in where he's needed, forcing a throw. And this one headed up towards the middle. Pronghorn's able to deal with it. Cheeky little back pass. Who's going to get first to this one? It's the Pronghorns, and Rosenlind finds his man. Strong touch to the outside. Chance to cross it in now, but that one off the end of the foot. Sakaguchi certainly showing a burst of speed here down the wing.
Yeah, showing why he's had so much success this season. But just getting a little caught up in the turf there. And he sails that one far away from the net. But Pronghorns have brought a lot of pressure and energy here in these opening 7 minutes. They have been by far the more aggressive team as they try to get ahead here early on the road.
Over the top, almost to the outside, but staying with it. Field stays with him and forces it out. Yeah, the Pronghorns looking very composed in the middle. Every time they've had the ball so far, they've had a lot of conviction on their passes, crisp and knowing where each other's going to be. Strong looking middle of the field. Going to be tough to deal with tonight. As a push in the back yields a free kick here. Looking to take it quickly. Over the top here. Burst of speed and he'll get there first. Sakaguchi waiting for some help. Able to work towards the middle. Good pass to the top of the box. Not able to take a shot. Defenders closed on him. Now it's Coyle. Has to regroup. Good foot in there. Cascades on the counter. Man Paul Brar able to settle that one down. Into the middle. Goes with the back heel looking to change the play there. Quick little 1-2. Brar unable to work through. Good recovery there as Consiglio works it back to his keeper. Looking for the long ball here. Good pass. Switching the field. Down the line now. UFV working it in. Cross opportunity here. A little bit of a miscommunication on where he wanted to put that one. The players coming in towards the middle and the front post. Cross just went to the back.
Brilliant vision there from Szymanski to cross the field like that, finding the open man all the way on the opposite side of the pitch. And when you've got a center back who can have vision like that, that's always an advantage to be able to move the ball up the pitch like that.
Some time now to come forward from the back line. Pronghorns really liking to use that middle of the field and kind of quick little wall passes from that position. Almost worked there again. Pressure put on there, and having to deal with it quick. Proctor chests it down. Over the top now, looking for Brar. This one will take a big hop, but the center back able to deal with it. Free kick going the way of the Cascades.
Yeah, Pronghorns player just getting his boots in there a little late and just clipping the ankle.
We'll see if they try and put this right through. We saw Skamanski with that great ball a moment ago. What can he deliver here? Decent one played in, but great hops from Dennis getting up there to deal with that one. Dennis and Field in the middle look like they'll be tough center backs to deal with tonight. Fields got up for that one again, ended up over his head. I think he got a piece of it, and so he'll try and play it out the side to save the corner, but doesn't get there in time.
Good early pressure from UFV. And Szymanski with another nice little cross there, and a second effort.
Just glances off his head there. And so a corner opportunity for the Cascades. We'll have Dollywall on this one. The lefty trying to curl this one in. We saw a goal straight off a corner earlier tonight in the women's game. Do we have some early magic from a corner in this one? Line driving towards the back post. Getting up there was Field. Once again, one of the center backs. This Pronghorns team showing great height and aggressiveness to win that one. Pronghorns trying to cheeky play there again, and a tough bounce here almost puts the Cascades in trouble. Brar doing well to work back for that one, wins it beautifully. Coming through. Sayers was waiting for an option. Here's Proctor on. Proctor in. Pulls it back as he ran out of space. Just didn't quite get it away quick enough. Sadu now, right in. Great ball and just missing on the header. Still in play on the backside and clearing the line. Great pressure here from UFV. Their first couple chances of this one. Trying it from distance there was Kular. Blocked. Pressure. Muter really wanted to keep possession for his team, coming way up from his back line there to try and win that one. Pronghorns, though, bend but don't break on those couple chances.
Cascades looking hungry tonight, though, Dom. That's some really good sustained offensive pressure. Multiple chances. Just the guys inside the six just unable to get their heads on it. But I'm liking what I'm seeing here 10 minutes in.
I'd like to see Proctor take that one a little earlier, get some challenges on this keeper early. As a ball played in here, Pronghorns are in. Big stop. Torres up to the task. His first big challenge of the night. Beautiful through ball played in there. Right through the middle. That's where the Pronghorns have been attacking early in this one. Waiting for this one to settle. Rolfson finally does take it down and play it back. Pronghorns working through the middle again. A touch to the outside by the defender. Tried to play it out. Tried to go through his legs there down the line, and doing well to stand his ground was the defenders there on the back line for the Cascades. Pronghorns take it quick. Little back heel. And a foul there as he came through. A little bit of a chat from the referee.
Huge early save from Torrance there as he had to be sharp. Sakaguchi once again cutting through that back line as he's using that pace to just cause issues for the back four of the Cascades. And both teams really pressing early on. There's no feeling out process here tonight.
No. Not at all. Right into the action. Both teams with chances early. Just over 10 minutes into this one. Another one coming as it's in towards the back post. Cascades get there first. Some big bodies for the Pronghorns. Headed to that back post. Looked like it might be trouble for a moment. Tries a cheeky little chip. Sadu up for the challenge. Came in a little hot, did Kunal, on that one. Kular, pardon me. And the Pronghorns now through the middle. Getting a burst to the outside. Great wheels here. In towards the middle, but Torrance right in position to stop that attack.
That was Will Hughes making the run, their other big scoring option.
Big ball played in. Proctor with a great head over to Sayers. Loses that battle in the air to another strong tackle by Dennis.
I'm liking the way the Cascades are able to win these balls in the air. The big issue for them is just not winning those second balls. They're able to get their heads on it or their bodies in front of it, but the Pronghorns are doing a good job of swarming off of those and then winning possession back.
Referee calling this one back, asking for a little bit more space from the Cascades here, and now he's not happy with how fast the Pronghorns take it, so we'll try a third time. Moving it a little further back. Good back and forth so far. Good chances both ways. Cascades coming out strong, hoping this home field advantage will yield some good results, change the momentum of this season. Buggy Sadu, good ball played over the top. Proctor will have lots of time to come onto this one. Proctor in towards the box, over to his left, and couldn't quite beat the defender, but a throw deep in Pronghorns territory.
I think he must have heard you from the last time, because it looked like this time he did have eyes for a goal. He wanted to make that cut back and fire it near post.
Didn't quite have the angle he wanted. Great throw here, and well taken down by Sadu, Brar in a dangerous position. Sadu is on it now, and he's pickpocketed there. Great touch in towards the middle, and now the Pronghorns are off. Dangerous ball played in there. Buggy Sadu gets a foot in. Had to be just right with that tackle.
Well-timed tackle there by Sadu to just get his boot in there and clear that ball out of harm's way.
Quick little 1-2. He's on. It's towards the middle. No, he wasn't on. Referee
late
was
flag.
with it all the way.
It's close, but yeah, it looked like he was just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, those center backs pushed up last minute. Good luck there. Ball's in play quick here, and he's played those long balls well tonight, but not that one. It's turned over in the middle. Well done by Consiglio to win it back for his side. Sadu takes a couple touches forward, waiting for some options. Quick little 1-2. And nice ball in towards the middle. A little too aggressive on the tackle there. Rosenland called for the foul.
Nice job by Consiglio to just use his body, get in front of the ball, and earn that free kick.
Szymanski ready to line this one up again. Sure, he'll be trying to put this one right in a dangerous area. Lots of Cascades players right near the top of the ad 18. Elects to play it short. Change the angle of the attack, and Proctor's on! Just out of his reach, and it's out for another corner. Great job by the Cascades to change the angle of attack, whip it in quick. Pronghorns weren't quite ready for that one.
It looks like Field just gets his head on it there. Or no, excuse me, that was number 8. That was Will Hughes.
Yeah.
Just got his boot in front of it and just caused a slight touch to deny Proctor of getting onto the end of that one.
And the keeper with a touch at the end, it looked like as well. Pretty good service on that last one. It was a hard, low one, ripped around towards the middle of that box. Keeper was nowhere near, couldn't quite get the touch. Similar ball again, this one headed down. A couple defenders getting in the way. A lot of open space here. Pronghorns get to it first. Touch towards the middle for Coyle. makes a man miss and then lays a nice pass off. Quick little pass back. Sayers putting some pressure on. Play it back to Thar.
You hear some of Coyle's friends here in the crowd. This is something of a home game for him. He's from Langley, former Team BC player, so you can hear some of his friends here supporting him.
Nice move there to make one miss. Got a nice little reaction. Thar plays that one back from the back line. Thar fourth in saves in Canada West so far this season. Cascades gave him a little bit of trouble so far. He's been up to the task. Buggy Sidhu with a hard tackle there. He's always aggressive, but he always has pretty good timing on those ones. Hughes on the throw. Finds a man in the middle. Looking to work it back to the outside. Just keeps it in. From the back line now, it's Dennis. Looking to go over the top. Just about connects. Brar does well to take that one down. A little too aggressive on the send of Proctor, who wasn't quite in position yet. Proctor now on a steal, though. And they're off. Cascades with numbers forward. Proctor. Little move to the outside. Puts it towards the back post now and finished! Proctor with a great little change of pace. Whips it into the middle. And the Cascades are up one. We'll see here, get a better look if it was an own goal or if the Cascade making a run did indeed get a piece of it.
That is Javon Dollywall getting to it first and throwing it home. Proctor picking up a yellow card after the play here, but
he kicked that ball out of his galaxy with a lot of force. Not sure what had him so fired up. I guess he just was excited to get the Cascades on the board. They're fired up here in Chilliwack. It's 1-0 Cascades.
I mean, what a brilliant attack off the steal from Proctor, taking it down that right side, being nice and patient with the ball, cutting towards the net like that, and then just throwing it across, spotting his man, making the cut. Perfect timing. Brilliant 1-2 play. Cascades ahead 1-0 here in the first half.
Beautiful pass in from the first-year player, and on the back end, it's a player who is getting a chance this season. Didn't necessarily see him a ton in the first couple games of the season, making the most of his opportunities here. And it's a beautiful finish, beautiful run by him. Beautiful start for the Cascades. Take a look at it one more time. Proctor, what a job there to just freeze the defender, create the space he needed.
Yeah, just got Field to just plant his feet for that split second, and he made that burst. And that is a veteran move from a first-year player in Kean Proctor, who's been a revelation for this team.
You'd love to see the emotion from him. Obviously, very emotional after the goal with that celebration, but I'd like to see him keep that in check a little bit this early in the game. Now playing on a yellow for the remainder of this one.
Yeah, maybe that yellow just is his little bit of his more youth kind of shining through there as he let the emotions get the better of him. But, you know, for a team who's been on a bit of a losing streak here, that goal feels real good.
Absolutely. So he'll just have to be a little cautious in this one for the rest of the match, not to be picking up another yellow. But he's a smart player. He'll know how to rein it in, and his team up one now, playing with the lead for the first time in a while. We'll see how they adjust to that, if they continue to play the same game, just how they hold this lead against a powerful Pronghorns team offensively. Quick little touch there. It doesn't go to its intended target. Hughes plays it forward, but a good steal. Consiglio finds Brar. Brar to the middle. Sayers looks to the outside. Is he on? He was. Oh, and just misses that far post. And the referee does not put up the flag. Arm stayed down all the way. It must have been real close.
Sayers doing a good job, but yeah, it looks like Field was just playing him on there.
Oh, just misses that far post. Pronghorns feeling the pressure here. How will they respond now, being down 1? Not too much pressure by the Cascades. They'll certainly be playing back a little bit now, but won't want to be too conservative. Still a ton of game left. Sadu does well to keep that in play. Field on the header. Can't put it to where he wants, and a little aggressive looking for Brar there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to loft that one in just a little more, but just a touch too much power on it.
Tough to do on that first touch. This one dealt with by Szymanski. Been a solid presence in that center back spot so far. Brar just offside there.
A little more than halfway through the opening 45, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from UFV. They've definitely playing with a lot of confidence, and they look like a team that's definitely happy to be back on home turf.
And they win a throw here. Head coach Tom Lowndes giving some instructions there before the throw. He'll certainly be thrilled with his team's start here. 9th season on the bench for the Cascades. That one played out on the header. Stays right there for Cascades throw. Talked about Sakaguchi earlier leading the Pronghorns in shots. It's Proctor that leads the Cascades in shots. Seen why early as he's shown his aggressiveness down that wing. Able to create and get opportunities.
He's a very confident young man. He has no problems trying to go for goal at any point. You got to feel like with all the shots he's taking, at some point that floodgate is going to open, and he's going to start consistently potting them home. But he's also making it work by being a provider, and you could see that earlier as he set up that first goal.
Oh, hard tackle there, and there's a fence not too close to the out-of-bounds line there. Pronghorns player ridden right into it. Couldn't have felt too good. Wins his team a throw, though, and Hughes will work from there. Strong throw in towards the corner. Looking for some support. Hughes gets it back. Works it towards the middle, looking to switch the fielder, the Pronghorns. They complete the switch, but the Cascades are right on them. Does well to work out of trouble. Gets it right back, and Pronghorns trying to work back to that middle that they've liked so much, but the Cascades foil it. Now they're on the counter, but can't find Brar in the middle.
Ball just took an unfortunate bounce off the turf there, and Sayers was not able to play that one the way he wanted to.
Back to the outside. Quick burst of speed to the middle, but can't find a teammate to connect with. Turned over and on the foot of Sayers. Back to the middle. Down the line now, keeping it just in play, and a good burst down the side here forces Dennis to get in there and just get it out of play.
I've liked what I've seen from Tyler Sayers so far this season. This is only his 4th game he's appeared in, but every time we've seen him, he's shown that he's definitely pretty creative on the ball there and brings a lot of energy. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from him tonight here.
He tries to go over the top there, just misses the man as it was deflected out. Right back on the throw as the Cascades inch down the field. Nobody really close for this one. Finally, Brar comes and makes a run in. Taken off the ball there, but Cascades work to get it right back. Quick little couple touches, and they earn another corner. 3rd corner in the first half here for the Cascades. Another good chance here. First one coming from the other side. It'll be Sayers' turn this time on the right foot to try and whip one in.
Yeah, Muter's going to come up forward here for this one. The Cascades looking like they're going to leave about 3 back right now, just in case, as don't want to commit too many bodies forward, as the Pronghorns seem to be keen to try and counterattack. So see if we can whip a good one in.
Here comes the cross towards the near post this time. Defender in position to deal with that one. Not a bad idea to try and catch him off guard at that front post after going deeper on the first couple, but defender had that inside ground all the way.
I have to try and beat that first defender on those corners.
Berard chests it down to the middle, gives himself another chance and takes it down to the outside. Berard waiting for some help, taken out hard there, and the card going to come out for the first time on the Pronghorns end. Berard did well to shield himself there. What an effort in the middle to chest it down, find himself some space.
Yeah, brilliant body position. He saw him coming in, and he just got his body in the way, forcing Bay to pick up that yellow. That's a savvy veteran move there from the 5th year.
Good awareness there. Seeing him coming, just throws himself right in the way. And same play as just a couple moments ago, but a few yards in closer from the corner. A little bit different approach here. This one chipped near the back post. A little too much over the head of Sadu. Battle here for this loose ball. Great job to win it, but Szymanski can't do anything but just clear it over the top. He'll have to recover now. Race for it. He wins it and gets the header out of play. As the Cascades regroup and get ready to defend. A strong throw this time. Sadu able to deal with it. Still in the Pronghorns. As that went off a hand.
Yeah, Killar's arm just got a little outside of his body. Unintentional there, but he did play it.
No real close range. Just kind of threw himself in front of that one. But it's going to result in a free kick in a dangerous spot here, as the Pronghorns look to level this one up. Just over half an hour into this one. Cascades leading by 1. Eager to defend as Torrance gives some last moment instructions to his wall. Finally gets him where he wants and sets himself up. Anticipating something towards the back post. Takes a shot towards the near post instead. Wall got a piece and Torrance was there to deal with it.
A good reaction as it took a deflection off a foot in the wall there.
Good awareness by Torrance to read the player who was faking like he was leaning towards that back post pass. Brar in a battle there. Will Hughes will win it. Chance forward now. Good tackle by Consiglio.
Beautifully done by Consiglio to just dive and get his leg in there.
And now Brar's away the other way. Brar, good cross in. Consiglio takes it down in the middle. Or Sayers, pardon me. Blows it over the top in the end, unfortunately. Great momentum coming forward, just unable to get over top of that one.
Yeah, just couldn't quite wrap his leg around it there. As
defender goes down.
just trying to plant his foot, but unable to quite time that one up perfectly. But more good offensive pressure.
Thought for a second that was Consiglio after making the tackle. It busted all the way down the other way. But what a tackle from him on the other end that set it all up. Now the Pronghorns looking to answer. Good touch to the inside. Taken out there as he tried to cut to the middle. Kind of like Brar just a moment ago. Good awareness by him to know he's probably in a little bit of trouble. Knew where the players were coming on. Just threw himself in front of some oncoming bodies and forced the foul.
Clever little touch there from Sakaguchi.
Wasn't a whole lot, but definitely clipped him just enough to result in a foul. It's going to be a free kick in basically the same spot as just a few moments ago.
Yeah, Sadu got a bit of a warning there from the official. Doesn't go into the book and give him a yellow, but I don't think he's going to get any more of those without getting put in the book.
So does Bay go with the same strategy here once again, or will it be So lefty taking it this time, going for goal again, but well over.
Crowd giving it to him a little bit as he put it through the uprights.
Gave a little gesture back to the crowd there. UFV faithful getting on him a little bit. Cascades happy to be back at home after a month plus since their last games in the Fraser Valley. Making good use of it so far, up one, just over 10 minutes left in regular time of this first half. Quick little 1-2. Pronghorns trying to work down the side. Takes a deflection. They'll stay on the ball with the throw. Good foot up there by Consiglio. Looking to go over the top. Good aggressive tackle by Muter. This one over the top. Well played in by the defender to find Sayers. He works it down.
Great control by Sayers to win that ball for himself.
Good idea there, and now a race for it. Goes strong into it. Had it played off him in the end. Field stayed strong on that one. Wasn't bothered too much by Sayers' oncoming pressure. Sayers on the ball now again as the Pronghorns work it forward. Lethbridge not able to penetrate that back line through the middle in a while now. Proctor with a great move to get loose. And now a burst around one, but couldn't quite link up with his man down the sideline. Forces a throw.
Proctor, just the way he can dribble that ball almost in a phone booth. Just brilliant job to avoid the defenders of the Pronghorns, win himself some space. And
Sidhu on the throw this time. Waiting for some movement. Gets a strong one in towards the box. Proctor to it first. Header couldn't find a teammate. Sidhu recovers well. Finds Brar. Quick little 1-2s foiled by the Pronghorns. And Lethbridge coming forward now. Sakaguchi was looking for something. Stopped playing for a moment, but his team won the ball back. And that one is going to result in the first Lethbridge corner of this half.
yeah, Sakaguchi once again trying to slice and dice his way through the UFV back line. Trying to cause some problems, but Cascade's able to throw it out for a corner.
Yeah, and now Bay on the delivery, yelling out some instructions to his teammates. Teammate coming for the short one. He will play it short. Gets it right back. Now up to the top of the box. Hughes was offside.
Brilliant little play there. I like what they had drawn up, but Hughes just unable to keep that one in play, and once again he's getting it from the crowd as a I think that might actually be a couple of our UFV Cascades who are out with injuries who might be giving it to him out here in the stand.
Certainly Hughes knows it's because he's one of the better players out here. One of the statistical and emotional leaders of this Pronghorns team. And this one turned over. A chance here for the Horns. Sakaguchi looking for that far corner. Just a touch. Just a touch from Torrance is all he needs. Goes over and thanks his right post for finishing off the job.
Torrance bails himself out there with the poor goal kick, but it looks like he does just get some fingertips to it. As it had eyes for goal, he absolutely did. Push that one to the post.
What a hit from Sakaguchi. Continues to show he's not afraid to hit it from anywhere. He's quick to get it off. He's shown some great speed and skill down this wing. Cascades get away with the turnover there. Tom Lownson furious on that sideline, thinking there should have been a handball. Sits down before he says too much to the referee. Brar. Good ball played forward to Proctor. Well taken down. What a touch. Proctor's in, has a hit, and deflected just wide.
Brilliant one touch from Kean Proctor, playing that one down.
Look at this touch to take it in stride and continue on. Unreal to set himself up there, but a good recovery from the back end.
Yeah, forcing some desperation D out of field. Another corner coming, and Proctor's on a mission tonight.
Proctor shining here early in this one, forcing another corner. In it comes. This one out towards the back post. They'll have to try and whip it back in. Defender gets to it first. Sakaguchi to the outside. Good battle here. Referee lets it go on for a moment, but decided it was Lethbridge's in the end. Taken quick, and they'll go down the line. Trying to cut in towards the inside. Gets a little bit of a pick, and a back heel to no one.
Just ran himself out of space there and had to try something special, but nothing there for him.
Slide. What a slide there. Proctor was off, though.
That was a close one, but looked like just a touch offside.
Coming back up the field here.
Bit of an extra ball on the field there for a moment situation, and able to keep the play going.
Pronghorns back on it deep in their own third of the pitch. Good touch back. Trying to switch the field. Another strong tackle there. UFV tackling so well in this first half. Confident on them. Brar now confident coming forward. Gets some space. Towards the back post. It's Sayers. Didn't quite get what he wanted on that header. Brilliant opportunity on a great change of pace from Brar to create some space.
Yeah, Sayers got that play going. Nearly finishes it off.
Cascades trying to take all the momentum in this one. Another strong play forward. This ball coming in towards the back post. All the players were towards the front of the box on that one. Great touch there to create some space as Rosenlund tries to get out of trouble. Sakaguchi couldn't deal with it. Rosenlund again. Turned over again. Sayers. Good little turn and creates the foul. Little look back at how Brar created some space for himself here. What a little back touch to himself, and Sayers with all sorts of time, but the way he's backing up, he can't get as much on it as if he was coming forward towards the ball on the header.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I don't think he had the time to take a touch and use his boot. But did a good job there to win that free kick again, and
whipped in again, and no cascade on the end of that one. Sadu looks back to the outside. Brar's got some time to take it down. Brar, good little touch to the inside, but the second defender comes and works it off him. Brar saying, how could the ball end up over there? I was going that way. How could I have touched it out? But going to win that argument against the ref about 0 times out of 10. Mind is made up, and once again, it's a Lethbridge throw. As we approach the final minutes of the first 45 here, dream start to the first half for the Cascades against a tough Lethbridge team.
Szymanski just sent that one into the parking lot. Probably didn't need to be that aggressive, but
certainly got all of that one. Goes down on the tackle there. Will he reach for the pocket or just have a chat with him here? Looks like he's coming over with a little bit of gusto, but no, he doesn't have Kular in his sights. Wasn't too much in the tackle. Again, just barely clipped him, but enough to create a foul.
Yeah, but it's, again, Sakaguchi doing a good job of being able to draw those fouls.
Hughes and Bay over top of this one. Bay takes it towards the back post. Cascades get there first and dealt with out of play. Cascades, I guess if they really want to waste away this first half, only one more ball they probably have to kick into parking lots. That one's out of play as well. I think we got one more over there on the sidelines.
1 minute of added time.
Referees have indicated 1 minute of added time to the first
So
half.
they let us know 1 minute of added time here as we reach the 45-minute mark. But there's enough time here for the Pronghorns to set up and create something here off the set piece. Crucial time here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, Consiglio got booked there for a yellow. One too many fouls against them. This is the last opportunity potentially for the first half for the Pronghorns. Just got to be safe defensively here if you are UFV.
All but one forward for the Horns. A lot of movement in around that box. It's whipped in towards the front post. Just out of the reach of the forward at the front post. Cascades do enough to deal with it. Finally able to clear.
Yeah, loose ball rolling around in the 18. No one from Lethbridge able to get their boot onto the end of it.
Certainly anxious moments as it lies there. And anxious moments here again as Cascades know there's not much remaining. Will Brar have one more chance here? No, we can't get on the end of it, and that should just about do it.
It's too bad for Brar. He was onside there. He would have had an opportunity 1-on-2, but
Just out of his reach, but the first half comes to an end. The Cascades coming in on a losing streak, needed something to try and change the momentum of the season around. They got it with a tremendous first half effort.
yeah, absolutely. And you know things are going well for this group right now when we haven't seen one single first half sub. Same 11 played the whole
right.
45, and that's it's not very common that you see Coach Lowndes go with the same 11 through 45 straight. But when the team is feeling this confident and working as a unit this well, no point in changing anything up right now. We'll see if either team makes the sub at halftime. I would expect to see some fresh bodies.
Away from second half kickoff here from Exhibition Field. A beautiful night for Canada West men's soccer. UFV finds himself after 45 up 1-0. Dream start for them. A lot of positives from that first half. They were just absolutely buzzing out there.
Absolutely. This team is happy to be back home. Despite all of the injuries and everything that has been plaguing this Cascades team this season, they do not look like a team that's sitting at the bottom of the Pacific Division right now. They have come out to play tonight, and they're being led by their fifth-year player down the middle in Brar. He's been just a rock for them. He has been a firecracker. And then, of course, you've got on the other side the first-year player, Kean Proctor, who set up that first goal. He has been all over the pitch tonight, and he has been looking dangerous every time he's been on the ball.
Cascades lining up a play right off the hop here. Didn't quite get the bodies where they needed to. With all that being said about the Cascades, the Pronghorns, good offensively skilled team. They showed some moments in that first half that they're very capable of producing a tying goal in this one. Should be a good second half of action.
Yeah, Pronghorns have definitely been dangerous at times, and they've been able to cut through. Sakaguchi specifically has been able to cut through the back four, but they're a team that definitely wants to work on the counterattack, and it's a little bit hard to do that when you're behind. The Cascades less likely to commit so many bodies forward, so in a good position right now after 45 for the home team.
Few substitutions at the half for the Pronghorns. It was one of them, Ben Gingras, committing the foul there. Free kick here for the Cascades. And towards the middle, diving towards that header was Sayers. Couldn't quite throw his body in front of that one. Good little move there to beat a man. Tried to tug at him a little bit after he was beat. Ref might have called it back had it came through, but does come through for the Pronghorns now. Strong stop in a good position from Torrance.
Coyle with a great opportunity here, but he's got to find a way to get more power behind that shot. Maybe not too comfortable on his left foot, but a nice, comfortable save, but a key one early to start the second half.
Weird bounce there. Found him in all alone. Chance coming out of nowhere. Foul here called. Brar was a little aggressive coming through there. Free kick here early. Back in their own. And a couple other subs were number 23 coming on. It's Tyrell Cook, third-year player for Lethbridge. He'll be playing right up at the top, trying to create some offensive spark for the Pronghorns, trying to get back into this one. Comes in towards him now, but the defender gets there first. He does enough to win the battle, though. Bodies were tied up there, no foul called. Cascade ball.
Lethbridge bringing the press a little bit more here to start the second half. Trying to put the UFV Cascades into a bit of some tough positions here, trying to force a turnover. UFV just got to stay nice and composed and try to avoid any major mistakes. UFV not making any subs at halftime, sticking with the same 11. It's been working for them. And, of course, they are very short-handed with multiple players out with injury right now.
Yagsi getting ready for the throw here. Looking for Sayers down the line, almost had him. Defender able to ride it out of play. Takes it short, and Pronghorns will start their march upfield. Not a whole lot of options for him so far. Finally, Field plays it up the sideline. Worked back and unable to find any space. Cascades with good pressure on here and just out of the reach there. Working back hard. Pronghorns can't get it going forward. Good pressure there by the Cascades. Bench loving it right in front of them there. Good touch towards the middle to create some space, but can't work past the second man. Trouble now coming back the other way. Quick step to the outside. Retreats back. Tries to go through his legs, but wasn't going to beat him that way. Works back to find a teammate. Played out for a throw.
Good steady defense there from Adam Szymanski on that one. Doing a good job filling in that center back role for the captain, Nicholas Barrett, who's out. Szymanski's looked comfortable back there.
Field coming forward. Little chip over the top. Cascades getting there first. There he is after we're talking about him, having to make a play again. This one's just over his head, but he regroups and plays it out. Looked like danger there for a moment. This substitute, Tyrell Cook, has been sniffing around here since coming on at half. This one in. And had to throw a weird part of his foot at that one. Was never a great attempt at goal.
Yeah, never going to challenge the keeper with that. He saw the pressure and the defense coming at him, and
kind of threw the side of his foot at it. Out the back line for a goal kick. Doesn't want the short one on this one, calling for all the white jerseys forward. Plays it up towards half. Brar's going to get there first. Flicked on beautifully, but Field on the back end, ready to meet it.
Brar, as always, first one on those long
Stolen
balls.
by Sayers. Into the goal scorer. In with another chance and forces a corner. Dolly Wall was Johnny on the spot in that first half to tap home that beautiful Proctor shot. Showed a good burst to the outside there, getting another chance. first corner of this second half. Cascade certainly had a strong advantage in the corner statistics in the first.
Yeah, Dollywall's done well for this team. He's really slotted into this starting role well. And he's finally gotten rewarded here tonight with a goal, his first of the year. And it's a big one here in Chilliwack tonight.
Sayer's been pretty good on the delivery so far tonight. See what he has in store here. Here it comes in towards the top of the box, just out of the reach of the center back trying to come forward. And he works back to force a foul.
Brilliant job, Szymanski. Again, we've been singing his praise all night. And caught out of position just a little bit there, but sticks with it, wins that battle. Draws the foul.
A little banged up as he went down hard there, but looks like he will be all right. Referee having a word with a couple players back here who are unhappy with the decision. Ready to come forward now is Proctor on the long delivery. Great ball in. There for the rebound. And wow, what a job by the keeper. Thar stayed strong from on the ground. He's able to get enough of it. Let's see on the replay here. What a beautiful ball delivered in.
What a dangerous ball. And Thauer just had to be sure as he let that one go.
Great job from on his belly to jump on top of that one. That one out of the reach of the forward, trying to chase it down out of play for a goal kick. Great job by Thar. Consistently good keeper back there for Lethbridge. We mentioned he sees a lot of action in games. He's fourth in saves in the Canada West so far this season, and adding to those numbers today with a couple so far.
Yeah, he's the only keeper who has played in goal for the Pronghorns this season.
Speaks to how much they rely on him. That one out for his team to win a throw. Pronghorns. Strong throw in there, but Cascades to it first. Brar puts the pressure on up top. They'll have to work back to it. Della Costa. And Field now. Good little turn to work out of trouble. Tough bounce there for his teammate on the sideline. Sadu plays that one down and looks like he's possibly cramping the way he went down and held his leg there. Yeah, he's just extended his leg out there to get that one out of play.
Looks like he just needs a minute to just to get his legs under him here again.
Yeah, it looks like he'll just go off the sideline for a moment as he regroups himself. He'll have to wait for the referee to call him back into this game.
Oh, looks like we are going to see a sub coming in here.
Yes, actually, it does look like it. Referee telling him to wait, though.
Looks like it's going to be, looks like that's Gurnash Sadu sitting on the, at the touchline waiting to come in.
Good little touch there to create some space. Gingras to the outside now. This one over the top. Muter had to be sharp on that one. And good effort from the keeper, Torrance, to try and stop the corner from happening, but
Substitution for UFP.
Can't get there.
Checking into the game, number 6, Gurnash Sadu.
Indeed, it is the first-year player, Sadu, checking in.
Yeah, Sadu for Sadu. Hopefully for Bagveer, he's going to be all right. This team, like we mentioned, beat up enough as it is. Another injury would not be good.
Yeah, they're giving him some work on the sideline there. As the Pronghorns try to answer, won't do it here, but they'll have another chance. The Cascades try and stand pat here. Keep this score right where it is. The lefty coming to whip this one in again. Hughes is certainly capable of delivering. Great ball here. This one in towards the back post. Bodies everywhere back there. Pronghorns really crowding the box. Cascade's able to deal with it, and they're out of trouble for now. Really pushing up that back line, making sure they're out of danger. This one taken down inside the box. Tough battle for it here. Side official's flag is up. Referee finally notices after the play had gone on for a couple of suspenseful moments there. But you can see that back player in an offside position as he got in the way and then won possession.
Bit of a scrambly moment there for UFV off of that corner as Pronghorns really seem to be trying to put a lot of pressure on Torrance, just trying to throw as many bodies in his way as possible.
Battle in the air. Header won by the Pronghorns initially. Proctor does well to earn it back, and boy, he was just stronger than the other man there, I've got to say. The other guy coming in a lot harder. Proctor just stood his ground and gets a foul for his troubles.
Yeah, unfortunately, just getting the foul, just like you mentioned, just for being
Rosenlund
bigger
even
and stronger.
Threw an elbow there. Came in real hot. But Proctor doesn't seem to be too shooken up by it. Certainly showing his strength there. He's able to just body him off.
Of course, Proctor on that yellow, so you know he's got to watch his mouth a little bit and can't be too aggressive. And
certainly not. This one flicked on well, but no player there ready for the run. Just about creeping in to cause some trouble was Costa.
Yeah, actually took that extra little touch and worried me for a second there, but he was able to clear it out.
Tyrell Cook, he's been
cooking.
He's been, absolutely. And he plays a beautiful ball in there, takes a deflection. Player looked to be offside anyways. Well, I'm not sure if the referee called it off and disagreed with the linesman, but kind of waved over to him there.
Yeah, play definitely should have been called.
Yeah, got possession back. Maybe called him off because he thought the Cascades had it, but went right back to the Pronghorns. A little bit of a weird one there. Good move to the outside here now. Trying to draw the foul, and he does give it. Little bit of drama there from the referee as he waited and waited. A late call and a devastating one for the Cascades. Let's see this replay. Did he take him out? Looked like he kind of just lost control.
He had his arm out there into the chest of him, but bit easy going to ground there, I definitely felt. But referee didn't see it that way. He definitely he pointed to the spot. He took a second, but he is going to give the penalty, and it's going to be Willie Hughes stepping up to take it, and he's been getting the heckles from crowd all night. You know he'd love to quiet him down right here.
You can hear them chirping up again as Hughes gets set for this one. Hughes versus Torrance on the penalty kick. Questionable call leads to a pivotal moment in this game. Penalty given, chance for Hughes. Hughes with conviction into the top of the net. Keeper certainly not happy about it as he plays that one out of his net. And we're all tied up at 1.
Yeah, going for power more over placement in this one. Just going down the center, but with plenty of pace and up. And just Will Hughes going to pick up his 4th goal from the spot. And that's a tough one to give up for this UFV team who's been flying all night. But the pressure from the Pronghorns here to start the second half finally pays off for him 15 minutes in.
Looks like I see the referee reaching back. I actually didn't see if he just gave Tom Lowndes a card or not. I think he might have. Tom Lowndes certainly was not happy with that. Questionable call for the penalty given. He's pacing up and down that sidelines. Had a few words to the referee and gets a booking for his troubles, it looked like.
Yeah, I feel like that's a card you're willing to take when you're that frustrated as a coach. Definitely a tough call to make, and I think just all the more frustrated by the fact that it took those extra couple seconds for him to...
Yeah, certainly some dramatics on that. But like we talked about with a couple fouls earlier, the Pronghorns player knowing the situation, knowing he had the player right on his back, knowing that if there is a little bit of contact, probably wise to go to ground. Earns a penalty for his squad. Hughes makes no mistake. We're all tied up at 1 here in the second half. Should be in for quite the finish here.
First goal of the game scored by Lethbridge on a penalty kick.
And that was Grenache Sadu, unfortunately, who just checked into the game a few minutes ago, who gave up that penalty. And, you know, perhaps the Pronghorns sensing that he was a fresh player and maybe just trying to take advantage there. But unfortunate for him, who just stepped onto the pitch and has that call against him.
So the Cascades will have to respond now. Strong effort from them tonight. Pronghorns show some fight in the second half, really battling back. Couple good chances. Pays off. Creating some danger in the box, winning that PK. Who's going to step up now on either side? Well, plenty of game left in this one. Weird bounce, almost went against the Cascades again. Brar works back to the ball, plays it towards the middle. Yagsy in towards the middle. Proctor didn't think about going up for that one. Fields was all over it. Brar gonna race for this one. Slid, but Field beat him to it. Good battle in the middle. Foul called as they were nipping at his heels.
Yeah, I think Cook got that one just for jumping in there a little bit aggressively, but
taken short, and Muter works it forward. Play it back and looking for a hole. Cook gets in the way. Off ahead there. Takes a Pronghorns bounce and forward they come with it. Stolen there, but back onto a blue jersey. Tough bounce there, but Cascades able to recover. Pressure coming here. Good ball there, but unable to take it down in the direction he wanted. Kular wins that race. And had a player nipping at his heels once again.
yeah, Lethbridge really trying to block off those passing lanes right now, and they've been able to frustrate UFV a little bit in these last 5 minutes since picking up that goal.
Brar takes this one down. Chance for Sayers, just over top of it. Well done by Brar. Awareness to put that one back to his teammate instead of trying something himself.
Yeah, he always knows to be in the right spot and able to just lay that one off, but just not able to play it off of the hop from this tough turf. And Sayers just got a touch under it.
Eggs, he gets to that one first, played strongly into the middle. No urgency there, though, as the Pronghorns get to it first, and off they come now. Down the wing, creates a little bit of space. Stays with him all the way, play still going. Taken out in the box again. Just outside, says the referee. If he was going to call that foul, it almost looked like it was inside, real close, right on the edge.
I mean, I think it was, but I also think he got all ball. It's tough to see. We're going to see it here on the replay, but unless he called it on that first
possibly
challenge, because otherwise that was clearly inside the box.
Yeah, a break there possibly for the Cascades on this one, as it was real close to a second penalty. But a real danger area here as Hughes sets up just on the outside of the 18. What does he have in store here? Hard towards the back post. Just about whipped it in there. Off a UFV body in the end, out for a corner.
I think he caught everyone sleeping there on that one. I don't think they thought that was going towards goal.
Oh, that was an interesting place to try and put it.
And
Some
Torrance
bodies
got a
coming by,
hand on it.
distracting him too.
Substitution for UFE. Checking in for the Cascades, number 23, Ryland Mackey.
Sayers getting a break here now, and
Ball comes in. It's towards the top of the 18. A deflection, and Out for another corner. Cascades players growing frustrated with the referee's decision there. Torrance been fed up since that penalty call. Getting frustrated here as another one goes against the Cascades. And the referee going to have a chat with someone here. Calling the players battling along the goal line to calm it down a little bit.
Rylan Mackey just checked in, only his second appearance of the season.
Whipped in and in a danger spot. What a flick. And the Pronghorns all of a sudden in the lead. Another good delivery on the corner. Corner the Cascades certainly felt shouldn't have gone that way. But coming through the box, a glancing header running on towards it, puts it in the perfect spot.
Alistair Coyle getting his head on it, and that is the that's what happens when these teams, you know, the Pronghorns have been trying to load the box, trying to load the six, but this time they had the man coming in from outside making the run, and no one there to block it off.
Good delivery and perfect timing on the run.
Lethbridge, scored by number 11, Alistair Coyle, assisted by number 8, Will Hughes.
Key now is going to be not getting frustrated if you are this UFV team,
right.
because you know that a lot of questionable calls, but when it's one after another, it's hard not to feel that frustration building up, and now they find themselves in a familiar spot, which is behind a goal here late.
All Pronghorns here for most of this second half now find themselves up one on the road with just over 20 minutes to play in regular time. See what the Cascades have in store. How can they answer? They've been strong for much of this night. This one flicked in, still at the box. Brar, chance to work it back in. Brar to the outside. Good job to create some space. Taken out there. And boy, this referee loves the dramatic late calls.
Yeah, you can tell he really likes to make sure he thinks he's making the right call before he makes it. But I mean, that was pretty clear and cut as a foul right there. But
yeah, the Cascades were fired right up when they thought he wasn't going to call it. Came in and made the call in the end, and now a free kick and a good spot here for the Cascades. Referee coming in saying back up a couple more steps. Give him the space for this cross that comes in now. Towards the back post, it's there. Brar got to it, but coming away. Defender getting a little in the way. It's still there. Up for grabs and cleared off the line finally before it reached the keeper.
Just desperate defending there from the Pronghorns to try and stay ahead.
Just outside as he couldn't quite keep it in on the line. Couple substitutions for the Pronghorns here. Morales checking out.
Curious to see if we see another offensive threat come in for the Cascades here late. Potentially a Roland Mansell or...
Header can't beat his man over the top and played out by the Cascades. Lethbridge putting him on their heels a little bit once again. Lethbridge on possession once again. Took a deflection there, and Cascades able to counter. Brar couldn't take it down off the chest with a defender on his back. All the way back to Torrance. looking to send it right back down the field. Brar in a battle for it. Was tied up and bounced right through. Pronghorns win the battle.
Yeah, Mackey gets called on that foul. Just a little too aggressive there, trying to win the ball back. Cascades really committing to pushing extra bodies forward here right now.
Switches the field on the free kick, taken to the outside. Szymanski over the top. Carson Muter deals with it as the Cascades come back and reset defensively. Delacosta on the throw. Back to the thrower, Delacosta. Plays in towards the middle, too heavy for Cook to control. In towards Brar. Bodies everywhere on that one. Stays that way for a UFC throw. Haven't said Proctor's name a whole lot in this second half. They gotta, you think, find ways to get him more involved here in the latter stages. Such an impact in that first half.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that myself. It seems like he's shifted into more of a central role. Personally, I think I'd like to see him back out on the wing. He seems to be able to use his pace better when he's out there and make things happen.
Strong header there to clear his lines. And Lethbridge forward with possession. Can't find a man on the through ball. Able to ride that one out was Sidhu. They win a throw now. A little bit of words from the bench here.
Yeah, a bit of a warning there to the Pronghorns sideline.
There's Proctor now on it. Unable to make anything happen there as the blue jersey surrounded him. This one taken. Little chip to the outside. Well done by Sidhu to keep it just in. On the foot of Proctor. And given away there right in the middle. Had Cook going through. Couldn't quite find him. Plays to the outside. Now they'll regroup. Gets it right back. A good ball towards the corner. Played in towards the box now. Dealt with for the time being, but still on the Pronghorns' feet. Just throwing himself in front of the body on that one. Brar just got a piece of him, says the referee. Only 15 minutes or so remaining in the 90. Cascades need to find some life here late as the Pronghorns are taking control of this one. Cascades just can't seem to get anything going here in this second half.
Yeah, the Pronghorns have just really just quieted the crowd and really just made things very frustrating for this Cascades team, who may be starting to feel a little bit of heavy legs with all the injuries they've got right now. They've got a lot of guys who have been playing this whole game, and it might be starting to take its toll here.
Throw here on the Cascades. And they'll go right back for another one. Kenny get one in towards the box. This one closer to Brar. Couldn't get the back heel in towards anybody. Whipped in towards the box. Proctor takes it down. Looking for a teammate but couldn't find anybody.
Better pressure, though, from U of V. Looks like the goal scorer is coming out. Dollywall. You're going to see Roland Mansell for the last 15 minutes and change.
See if the substitute can spark anything offensively here for the Cascades. Desperate for something.
Number 17, Roland Mansell.
Certainly a capable player offensively. This one in towards Brar, but Pronghorn gets there first. Good challenge by Coyle, the second goal scorer.
And substituting in for Lethbridge, number 19, Nicholas Bilodeau.
Battle here for the ball, and Mackey can't quite come away with that one. Cascades trying to put the pressure on here. Cook works out of trouble. Cascades really chasing it down here, but commit a foul in doing so.
Yeah, you have to be more aggressive defensively to try and win these balls back, but unfortunately that is what leads to these situations there where you open yourself up to some fouls, and then Lethbridge can kind of take the sting out of the game.
Well, passing sequence gets them out of their own end, but into trouble, unfortunately, turned right back over by the Cascades. Certainly going to take his time here as Bilodeau, recent substitute there for the Pronghorns, checking in for the final stretch of this one. Proctor on the steal. Can't quite keep it in, but that one stays this way. Until the ref, with a late decision, sends it the other way. Good effort by Proctor to try and come up the line there. Works it towards the middle. Brar with a good slide, but can't quite find Mansell over there. Proctor with a good challenge once again. Blue ball once again. Throw in towards Coyle.
Good turn.
And beautifully switched across for some space now on the far side. Cuts in towards the middle. Good ball played in and misses just wide. Would have put this game right away.
That was Gingras with the brilliant opportunity. Prime position. Aiming for that far corner and just sending it inches wide.
Keeper was frozen. Player steaming in from the outside. Wasn't much he could do if he picked his spot. It was a goal. Fortunately for the Cascades, he didn't. And so they're alive here. Still down one with just over 10 minutes left until the 90. Cook works free. Thibodeau to the outside. Good touch there by Gingras, and finds himself on the outside now. Couldn't beat the third man. Cook right back in the middle. Looking for some space back to the outside. Looking for some space on the cross and got the deflection.
Yeah, Pronghorn's doing a good job right now of just trying to take the sting out of the game, really trying to slow things down and keep UFV pinned. Going to see a couple of subs here now. Mackey out, coming out as well as Kular.
Looking for some offensive play. We'll see if Tom Lowndes' late substitutes yield any results. First, they'll have to defend. Another corner coming in. Hughes has been all over the delivery so far. On another one here. This one dealt with, but out for another corner.
That was Dylan Lee, number 14, who just checked in, who sent that one back out. And Brady Kidd also into the match here. So a couple of first years. Going to try to provide a late spark.
Checking in, number 21, Brady Kidd, and number 14, Dylan Lee.
Out of play.
There's another corner one there by the Pronghorns there, but unable to send that one towards the goal.
So we're getting into do or die time for the Cascades.
It's past 10 o'clock now. We're gonna get. Don't just take it away. Just whisper. Because now we're past perfect time. We're done. Don't play music. Don't. You can like announce.
Ball called out. Looks like it just went over the touchline. It was close. But Lethbridge able to knock some more seconds off.
That's the name of the game for them right now, trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead that they've earned here in this second half with 2 goals in fairly quick succession. And they look to put a bow on this one by just bleeding this clock out. They have possession down there again. It will stay that way. No.
Looks like a free kick for UFV.
Yeah, discussion there between the ref and linesman. Finally, they come to an agreement. It's a spot kick on the ground. Unable to get too much on that one. Pronghorns right back on the attack. Cook is miles offside, so he'll be on his own there. Turns it over.
Good job by
Great
Lee.
little back heel, and Brar's on. Brar with a man beside him. Brar and Mansell down. Defenders catch up, and just like that, the rush is over.
Oh, he's got to play that quicker.
Mansell with it in the middle now. Cascade still on possession. Quick touch to the outside. Can he get something in towards the box? Good couple touches there, and just too much on it in the end. A lot of momentum carrying him forward. Couldn't quite get the finesse on the ball towards the box.
Yeah, the adrenaline was flowing through Yagchi there as he made the brilliant run up to the pack line. Tried to cut it back, but couldn't keep it down.
And moments before, Brar in a tough position as he kind of started from a standstill, had players converging on him all the way, chased him down, and just didn't quite have the delivery in the end that he needed. But a little spark of life there for the Cascades. We'll see if they can get anything else moving forward. Got to defend first as Lethbridge coming in towards the zone. Kept in play just barely. And dealt with by Lethbridge there, but turned over. Here comes Proctor forward. Can't find Mansell in the middle. Cascades will have to work for it back once again. Mansell uses his big frame well there. And now a quick little 1-2 sends Brar down the sideline once again. Brar has 2 men right on him. He'll work past them, play a good ball in, but just a little too high on Proctor's body. Couldn't deal with it. Muter to the outside. Unable to work around the Pronghorns defender, and here they are on the counter now. Good job to
Szymanski had to be sure on that one. Played the angle right and was able to prevent any opportunity.
Time running out for the Cascades as Pronghorns continue to use the clock and make another sub here late. Looking to hold on to this one defensively as they're up 1, just over 5 minutes till the 90. Long ball coming in here. Great distance on it. Right towards Mansell. It was in towards him. Keeper got there for the punch.
Had to be very careful with that punch, but nice aggressive play by the keeper.
This one from way out. Boy, that's almost... I looked from this angle for a second like it was closer.
Got to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, even though it's running out, still need to have some composure. Referee giving the warning to the keeper there for time wasting as he continues to make his way across.
It's quite the run to get back to the touchline there.
Yeah, those were the choppiest steps I've ever seen. Cook is on side here, looks like, as he chases that one down towards the corner. He'll retreat now and find a teammate up top who's bodied off of it, and Mansell forward now. Mansell, beautiful ball down the sideline, just out of the reach. Cascades ball, though, on a throw.
Like the work there by Mansell. Come back to the ball. A nice turn. Had really good touch on that ball forward. Kid just half step away from being able to get onto the end of that.
In towards the box. This one up for grabs for a moment, just over the head of a couple Cascades players. Proctor on it now, couldn't quite get the shot away. Whipped right back into the box. This one in a dangerous spot just over the bar. Keeper watched it all the way, but in the end didn't have to get a touch to it.
Yeah, Yagchi looking to try and find that back post. And it was a really nice ball in. You could see Proctor was making his way towards the back post there, but sails over the top of the net.
Weird touch there. Sees Lethbridge come forward with it. Takes it back. So they regroup. Played it all the way to the back where the keeper will put it out of danger. Coming in hard for the header. And a foul there, as he has some words for the referee after, who Cascades certainly haven't gotten along with tonight.
Yeah, Szymanski's going to feel he was treated unfairly on that one, as he went up hard for that play. Maybe got on top of the Pronghorns player a little too much. And then picks up the yellow for whatever he said afterwards.
In towards the top of the 18. Cascades on it. Gonna throw some bodies forward here now. Mansell gets to it. Unable to keep possession, though, are the Cascades. Time running out on them here. Foul given the way of the Cascades. Free kick coming. They'll throw bodies forward. In towards the 18. Field stands his ground and has a strong header. This one played all the way down where keeper will have to deal with it. They want to get it out of his hands quick. Maybe he didn't get all he wanted to on that one. Cook wins the header. Played over the top by Lee. And ball one there and taken out. And foul goes the other way. And another yellow.
And the UFE players can't believe it. I'm not sure what I'm not sure where the yellow was given, if that was given to Mansell. But I mean, you can clearly see at this point that they get to the ball first. That's Brady Lee's ball. He gets tripped up in a tangle of feet, and then I think the yellow was called there as Mansell got his boot into the defender's body. That was Kyle Szymanski from Lethbridge.
So we've reached the 90 now, and the referee indicating a minimum of 4 minutes to be added here. Still a little bit of time for these Cascades, but it's certainly running out here. Probably a couple more, a little bit longer than the 4 minutes too, as we have a stoppage right at the start of the stoppage time. Finally, the referee ready to call in play here.
Substitution for Lethbridge, checking in number 6, Thomas Dance.
Bad kick there, Ants, right on the foot of Proctor. Proctor to his left foot on the outside, just too big of a touch. Proctor looks like he might be a little banged up, actually, holding his back, looking a little gingerly here. This one over the head. Oh my, taken off the foot of Lee. Was just about in alone. Don't think he even knew that ball was going to make it to him.
Yeah, there's no way he thought that was going to him as it went over the head of the defender and just couldn't quite bring it down.
Certainly a tough angle to take it at, too. Have to turn around.
Hard to know if these lights potentially played a factor coming from above. They got in his eyes a little bit.
All the way to the Cascades as they'll get ready to hit this free kick forward here. Takes it short, and Muter's got some time to work it forward. He'll play it to the outside. Getting a foot in the way there was the defender. Jackson strong the other way, and he gets in the way again. Tried to cut to the middle, but his run ends right there. Played to the outside where Hughes will have some time. Well in there by the Cascades. Bounces off of them. Ridden right to the corner. And out for a goal kick. Just a couple minutes remaining as we're just over 2 minutes into the stoppage time. Do the Cascades have one more chance in them? They'll have to wait for it as they do get possession back here. Played to the outside. And really just hitting and hoping these balls right now.
Yeah, I think they just got to take that touch, set the ball before they send it right now. Because I know time's running out, and I know the nerves are kicking in, but they got to try to.
And a little bit of a mess there as the referee just...
And Szymanski's going to be shown a red because that's his second yellow as he gets called for the push there.
Yeah, he was frustrated as the Pronghorns player walked away with the ball as he tried to throw it in for his team. Gives him a little shove. Enough for the referee to tell him his night's over.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for them as now Szymanski's going to be out.
Yeah, just definitely more of that frustration coming out as they just can't seem to find a way to get back into this one. Taking out their frustration on the little moments a couple times here in this second half. Nothing doing there on the attempt once again. We've reached the 4 minutes indicated by the referee. There's been a couple delays though, so a little bit of time remaining here as Muter, can they keep that one in play? Yes, just barely. Sadu plays it over the top. One last chance here potentially for the Cascades. Mansell with a step down the side. And
crowd wants a foul. They're not going to get it. That was a good play there by the defender.
Yep, timed it just right. All ball there. Sadu looking for a strong throw here. Almost delivered last time. See if the Cascades are ready on this one. In towards the middle. Taken down right in towards the box again. Almost came down on a Cascade body. In towards the box, and he blows it over the top.
Yeah, that was Inslee. That might have been the last opportunity here as they're now into 5 minutes of extra time.
Referee looking at his watch as the Pronghorns line this one up. Over Cook's head and to his teammate. Pronghorns win the throw. Man, gotta think this one's just about over as the Pronghorns have done enough late to hold on. Referee still letting this one go on as we are almost to the 96th. And he's going to let it keep going with the Cascades possession here.
Gotta have to send everyone forward at this point.
Out for one more Cascades throw. Brar over the top. Manella looking to get to it himself, can't quite. And that will finally do it. Dreams start at home for the Cascades. Took a 1-0 lead to halftime. What a second half comeback for the Pronghorns.
Yeah, unfortunately, not the first time this year. UFV has had the lead early and have not been able to hold on. They're going to feel a little hard done by this loss, but regardless of what they maybe think of the calls, you got to give all the credit in the world to Lethbridge for turning the page in the second half and making the adjustments they needed to, and being able to find not only a tying goal, but to come away with that winner. So it's been a disappointing night for the UFV Cascades, but
here was the decision that really changed the momentum of the game right there. Led to a penalty brilliantly taken by Hughes, and the leader on their team delivered a great ball in for a assist on another. He led them to the victory tonight. Great job on the back end by Thar as well. Contributions from Coyle, slotting home that second goal. A lot of positives to take away from the UFV sideline. Hard-fought game where they played right till the end, but just couldn't beat the Lethbridge team after they stole the momentum. Good, hard-fought effort, and we'll see them again on Sunday.
Yeah, really tough result, but they played well, and I think the boys have a lot of confidence that they can take away a lot of positives. And they got to let this one go and move on, because Sunday afternoon they're playing McEwen.
Yep, some huge points on the line in that one. They'll look to get the points. They just missed out on tonight. A tough result, but a hard-fought battle. Some great action here tonight from Chilliwack and Exhibition Field. For myself, Don Valley, play-by-play tonight alongside color commentator Brett Lebkuski, game operator Andy Shire. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again on Sunday for Canada West TV action.